Welcome to Grisca Keyboard Tutorials. Someone asked how will you set the sustain in a keyboard. So for instance, you want to get so without the sustain. So this one on this keyboard, the sustain is called release. So you can use this knot here, these two knots, the first one here to set the sustain. But before you do that, you press on this one, the knob assign. So we have, let me send the camera. The short form, the simple one. So the first one is cut off and resonant. Then the second one is reserve and chorus. Then the fourth one is attack and release. So the release is the sustain. So you press on this knot, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you get to the 4 and you start tuning this one to be this thing, it will start releasing or it will start sustaining. So it is this where you know where the bank is. Let me bring it to normal. So on top of that, you see some small one with there. So when I click on this one, I see that I move to 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So when you click on this thing, that node, this one, it will be changing here. So now it is on the 4. So if I start turning this one, then the sustain will be coming. So the more you turn it, the more the sustain. So this one is full. So when I play, you see it will sustain for a long time. So you see that it is not sustaining. So let me turn it small. So it will be small, small. So you adjust it to the level you want. So for me, mostly I adjust it to this level around 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's where you get that kind of nice sustain. So that's the way we set it. That's the shortcut. Now, assuming you don't have this one, you don't know this one, you want to use the function method, then you come to function. When you press on the function to send you to star, then use this one to navigate. When you get to M, so this is the main value for this one. If I increase it, the volume increase. If I reduce it, if it is 0, 0 and I play, it will not work. You see that the sound has stopped. So we use this one to also set the volume. Then this one is the octave. So when I go high to be 0, 0 is normal. So let's move to pan. Pan I'll explain later. Then reverb to I'll explain later. Chorus to I'll explain later. Attack to I'll explain later. We are looking at release. So release is the sustain. So when you start increasing this one, then nothing happens. It is coming. You see that it is sustaining. So the more, so that's the way we set sustain. So you have to set it to the range where it. So I recommend from 100 to maybe 130 or so. If you set it too much, it will conflict with the what you are playing. So this is how we set the release. So you can set the release also for the dual voice. So the dual voice, this is the release. So if you have a dual voice and you want to do the release too, you can set it here. But this one sets, when you use this one, it sets the two, both the main voice and the dual voice at the same time. So if I have a dual voice and I don't want to set the release on the dual voice, then this place is not advisable unless you come to settings and set for the D means the dual voice release or sustain. That's it. So when I sustain only the dual voice and I come to this one and put it to 0 0. So you see that the sustain, the strings under are sustained, but the piano is not sustaining. Okay, so that is that for now. So you can see that the string has sustained, but the main volume, which is the piano, has not sustained because I've set the dual voice release to 120. That's the highest.